Good evening. I'm Quentin Marshall from the AI Neural Noob Network. Tonight, we are going to take a look at the new updates for ChatGPT Plus members. But before we do that, let's do a quick overview of what ChatGPT is for those new to artificial intelligence. ChatGPT is a powerful AI tool that can understand human language and speak to us just like you would to a friend in a normal conversation. You just type in a question or a request in the prompt field, and it will answer. Simple, right? In this example, we asked it to write a 50-word email to my boss, saying that I can't come in tomorrow but make it sound smart and use big words. You can ask it to write essays, give you ideas to make money, or have it write you the lyrics to your next big hit. And if you're feeling especially evil, you can even have it generate tests and quizzes for your kids to keep them on their toes. They'll hate you now, but thank you later. I think you get the point by now. There isn't really much that ChatGPT can't do. Now that we've given you some background, let's go over the new ChatGPT Plus updates. Now, unfortunately, in order to access the new features, you do need to be a ChatGPT Plus member, which means you have to pay for the $20 monthly subscription. For those of you that do have ChatGPT Plus, in order to access the new features, you have to go to the Settings menu first. Then you have to go to Web Browsing and Plugins and turn them on. Make sure you're using GPT-4 and not GPT 3.5. As you can see, the new features now show up in GPT-4. Now click on Plugins and let's start looking through them. Since I already added some, I'll have to scroll all the way to the bottom to get to the plugin store. Once you're in the store, you can check out all the different plugins they have. At the time of this video, it looks like there are already over 100 plugins. Some of the plugins I recognize are Kayak, OpenTable, Expedia, Instacart, Redfin, and Zillow. I did notice that there are a few games there that ChatGPT can play, like tic-tac-toe and chess. Let's try out some of these plugins. I'm going to pick Kayak, Chess, and Creature. Not sure what that is, but it looks like a game. The prompt I'm putting is for ChatGPT to give me the cheapest flights from SFO to Vegas for tomorrow. It looks like it automatically uses the appropriate plugin based on whatever your prompt is. If you press that little down arrow symbol, you can see what it is doing on the back end. After about a minute or so, it was able to successfully provide me the information I requested. It lists the name of the airline, the departure and arrival times, how much it is, and also provided me with the direct links. Now we're going to try the chess plugin. Since I'm not sure how to start the game, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT how would I play chess with it. Looks like you have to pick a skill level first, and then if you want to play as white or black. So the first thing I noticed is that it says it moved its pawn, but the chessboard doesn't reflect that. And then I had issues trying to move my pawn. I tried wording it different ways and tried moving different pieces, but it just wouldn't let me. Then after about 3 minutes of trying to figure out how to move my pawn, I came to the conclusion that the fact that ChatGPT's initial move wasn't reflected on the board may have caused some kind of glitch. I told it that it never made a move, and after some thinking, it apologized and moved its pawn on the board. From this point, it allowed me to make my move. Alright, let's try out the last plugin called Creature. I'm going to ask it how to play it since I don't know what this game is. So it's asking me to pick an environment for the creature. Let's pick Swamp. Well, that was a waste of time. Okay, I guess some of the plugins don't work right now. Let's try to test its web surfing capabilities. It knows today's date, so that's a good sign. Now I'm going to ask what the #1 movie is right now. Okay, maybe that was a fluke. Let's try again. Let's try to be more specific and ask it to look on Rotten Tomatoes to see the ratings. This isn't going so well. Let's ask it what plugins were released for GPT-4 this week. You lose. So it looks like I exceeded my 25 message limit and have to wait 3 hours, which is so annoying. Okay, we're back. We're not quitting until we find out if this thing works. We're going to start where we left off and ask it what the newest AI tools are. We can see that it's searching, so that's a good sign. Yes, so it finally proved that it's connected to the internet. It started giving me updates on TensorFlow, but I want to see what the prices are on some of these text-to-video tools, so that's what we're going to ask it next. It was able to provide me with 5 text-to-video tools and let me know which ones had free versions as well as the pricing. I then asked about what plugins it recommended, and it was able to tell me about a few of them. All in all, the web browsing and plugins are still a little buggy, but this is still in beta, so I'm sure it will get better. That's all for today's video. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech updates, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on ChatGPT+. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Remember to adapt this script to your own style and audience. Good luck with your video. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that last part.